Hey everyone. Today is Christmas Day, so as you can see I'm wearing red and green, being festive, but I wanted to choose a topic for today's video that's somewhat related to Christmas, and I want to talk about what I believe is one of the greatest gifts you can give to other people, and that is speaking what's on your mind, being authentic and real with them. Because when you get down to it, not all that many people have the courage necessary to speak what's on their mind, to be authentic all the time, or at least close to it. Because when you speak what's on your mind, you open the door to being able to connect incredibly deeply with others. It's that ability to remove your filter so you can focus on connection, because that is one of the best ways to connect with other people. But if you're constantly hiding your truth and not speaking what's on your mind because maybe you're nervous or embarrassed to say it at times, or you're afraid of how other people will react, well, now you're holding back from being your authentic self. Because this even means speaking compliments to other people when you think them in the moment. That's one of the most beautiful gifts you can give to other people, is just telling them a compliment as soon as you think it. But so many people don't do that because, well, they're usually a bit nervous about it, especially if it's with a stranger that you don't know. Or for the guys out there, if it's a beautiful woman, most guys are going to be a bit nervous before they talk to her. But the thing is, when you share a compliment with someone else, you shouldn't really care how they react to it, how they respond, because you're just being real. You're just being true to yourself. You're just being authentic. You're saying what's on your mind. How they react to it doesn't really matter. Once you do your job, which is just being you, saying and speaking your truth, how other people react is up to them. But you'll often find that people will have a good reaction to it. I mean, I can tell you all the times where I've complimented other people just what's immediately on my mind, people react really well. And that's both women and men. Now, obviously, with men, my compliments will just more so be like, hey, you've got a cool shirt, or I like your hat, or whatever the hell. For women, it usually will be a bit more tailored to my attraction to her in some form, but I still, of course, will keep it polite. I'm not going to say something crude to a stranger. That's not usually how I operate. But people will react really well to it because I'm just saying what's on my mind. I'm saying, hey, look, I like this aspect about you. And I found one of the best compliments you can give to someone is just telling them that you like their energy, that you like their vibe, because there's something special about that. People know that when you say that and you actually mean it, and they will often be able to tell when you mean it, it's like one of the best compliments you can give someone, because they're literally saying, holy crap, you are awesome. Just all of you, the way that you are, the way that you exist in the world is great, and it's a gift to everyone, and thank you for sharing that. Like when you compliment people on their vibe, on their energy, it's incredible, but it has to be genuine. But this all goes back to how speaking what's on your mind, speaking your truth, is such a beautiful thing, because it allows you to connect with other people on that level. But even when we go away from compliments and you talk about speaking your truth in general, it's still a gift, because it allows you to set boundaries with other people, to tell them how you wish to be treated, to tell them when they're overstepping a boundary and they're doing something that you don't appreciate. And that's beautiful too, because it allows you to, yet again, connect more deeply with someone. It may not seem like it at first, but the more that you tell people what you like and don't like, people will then, if they're good for you, they'll start learning how to treat you in a way that you actually wish to be treated. And that will open the door for connecting more deeply with them, because now they'll know what not to do. They'll know what things you won't appreciate, so they'll avoid that behavior, and they'll start doing more of the things that you actually really genuinely like. So I honestly don't see all that many downsides to speaking what's on your mind, besides, of course, you have to get over the nerves of doing it, and very rarely you may encounter people who have a bad reaction to it, and that's more so if it's because they overstepped a boundary and you're having to speak to that to let them know, hey, don't treat me in that way. But do you really want to keep people around you who aren't going to respect your boundaries anyway? Like, if someone has a bad reaction to you speaking what's on your mind, speaking your truth, is that really someone you want to keep in your life? Like, think about that. Seriously think about that, because we often get so caught up over these things, and We hold back our authenticity because we're afraid of how people will react. But we never really stop and ask ourselves, do we actually care and want to include these people in our life who have bad reactions to us being our true selves? Like, do you really want to keep people like that around you? I hope not, because I would rather be lonely and alone than be surrounded by people who I couldn't be my true self with. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video, how I truly believe that speaking what's on your mind, speaking your truth, is like sharing a gift with everyone. So it's something to think about, and don't just do it on Christmas Day where you give everybody you care about compliments. And remember, make them genuine. These have to be actual compliments that as soon as you think them, speak to them. Don't do the whole thing where you're just saying stuff to flatter people and trying to think of what to say. It's more so if you think something in the moment, have the courage to just say it. If you see someone who's got a cool shirt on, tell them. If you like their shoes, tell them. Just that sort of thing. If you like the way they move in the world, their energy, say it. That sort of thing. Just make sure these are real, coming from your heart, and not things that you're fabricating beforehand to try to please someone. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like content like this, then be sure to subscribe. If you are already, then like the video. It's the easiest way you can help me out. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section below, and I hope you guys are all having a great time with your loved ones during this holiday season, and I hope you're getting some much needed time off work to be with the people you care about. But anyway, guys, the last thing I want to leave you with, just remember, we're all on this journey together. We're all learning and growing together, and the most important thing is that you just keep going, keep moving forward. That literally is the most important thing you can ever do in life. No matter how things are, if they're good or bad, just keep going. I mean, life will almost always get better with time, and sure, this holiday season is pretty short. It doesn't last forever, so enjoy it while you're in it, and know that things will be still hopefully amazing further down the road. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!